All the sauce.
What's going on YouTube? My name is All the Sauce. For those of you who don't know who I am a songwriter and record producer from Las Vegas, Nevada. I work primarily with a rapper named Ekoh, super talented, and I've also done songs for Mod Sun. I'm currently working with Ryan Oakes and some other people, but I wanted to do this video today. This is actually one part of a three-part series to show you how I made a song that Ekoh just put out called Through the Static. It's actually the intro song off of his bigger project, Through the Static, and it seems to be something that people are really liking, so I thought it would be cool to do a production breakdown. So the first of the three videos is going to be the drums and the bass. So I'm going to isolate those and let you guys look at how they work in relationship to each other, since that's actually how the beat started, was just those two elements. Then the second video is going to be the instruments and the vocal chops. So that's going to be basically all of the lead elements, so like the melodies and any pads or any chording that I have in there. And then part three is going to just kind of going to be an overview of what the unique areas of the song are, transitional stuff, effects that I'm using, and the texture layers that I add in to just give it some extra spice. So I'm going to start this now. I hope you guys like it. Part one starting now.
I'm a motherfucking problem for these folks rapping. I'm feeling so blasted. I'm sick of dealing with this fake shit. It's so plastic. Yeah, I won't sit with you. Fuck what you listen to. Cause I'ma do more damage with a pencil than John Wick could do. This industry shady has got me feeling something vicious. Watching all these rappers broke as fuck talking about cash and bitches. A couple years ago I didn't have a pot to piss in. Then I learned the music. Now every day feels like fucking Christmas.
So first I'm going to play the drums and the bass together, since that's pretty much what started this beat. And then I'm going to break down, I'm going to go into each area, so all the drum samples and the bass layer individually. So let's just look at it right now. So the bass layer and the drums, when they're played together, sound like this. So this bass is actually this live bass that I have marked here. I have an 808 later in the song, but we'll go over that in a little bit. The live bass is actually just a splice sound that I've manipulated. So if you have a Splice membership, you may have stumbled across this particular bass line. It's actually a bigger loop. I just cut it up, found the patch that I liked, and then I started manipulating it and giving it different rhythm on the grid. So soloed, it sounds like this. So this element is just actually a pitch glide, and I do that inside the clip. So I do that on a lot. You'll notice if you listen to music that I've produced, there's a lot of bass glides going on, whether or not the sample's an 808 or it is a live bass. I use a lot of pitch manipulation because I think it really gives it like a cool vibe. So now let's go to the drums and let's solo them. Play this little quick loop here. Alright, so let's just look at the kick here. It's pretty much an old school kick. There is a lot of good low end in there. It sounds modern, but it's definitely an old school kick. So let's just play the sample for you real quick. There you go. Snare I'm using is definitely an old school snare. It's got a tail on it, a little bit longer of a tail than I probably would normally have on a snare. Very like live, old school sounding. And it's got a whack, which is what I want. I just want to whack. When the snare hits, I almost want to just hit you in the chest. So next area, I've got a hi-hat, just a hi-hat loop. There's a lot of velocity modulation already in the clip. So, and for those of you who don't like using loops, like fuck you, that's terrible. It's not cheating. If I drew in every hi-hat I ever entered in the software, I would get like a quarter of the amount of work I get done. So reverse hat, I have this as a transitionary drum element. So I like pockets between phrases. So even if the phrase is a 4-bar phrase, I really like having things moving every bar or so. Or every 2 bars, just leading into different. It makes the drum loop sound more dynamic. So I've got this. I've got these 2 accents on the beginning, which are shaker noises. I have this perk right here, It's just a triplet that comes in at the end of it, just kind of a closeout. I've got this glitch perk. I've got another glitch perk. Kind of sounds like blocks falling off a table. And then the other thing that I have later on in the loop, which isn't in this area, I have this crash, which I use to transition in and out of 4 to 8 bar phrases. I typically add this in after I have more instrumentation because I like to know where the flow of the song is, and if you just do drums, you'll never know what pockets you want to create, what moments you want to create. So I tend to stay away from this until later on. And then I've got this snare roll that I use to kind of break up some of the monotony of the main snare sample because I don't really change it. So then it's this. So nothing too crazy. So then the other noise, the other bass noise that's in here is an 808 at the end during the glitch section, and it's just this real style. You kind of use the same 808 for everything, just a real distorted, big sounding 808. So it's just nothing crazy, just a flat 808. So there's part 1 of the breakdown. It's the drums and the bass line. Hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, comment. And just go to the next video. We're going to part 2. We're going to go into instrumentation and vocal chops, so lead melody elements. Come have fun. It's a party. Go to the next video.
All the sauce.